Hello everyone, it's Adam here. I have returned after having been away for a couple of weeks now, and I was getting myself organised, doing a lot of IT stuff. Work's kind of going back to normal now since this whole situation. So I've been working and yeah, getting organised, and I've even been up into my parents' attic, just going through some of that stuff, and I found a few things from my old conspiracy theory days, which I'll be getting rid of, you know, like I did with the Hillsong worship music. Yeah, all the ancient alien stuff. Several books and the DVDs, that whole series that they did. And I stopped watching those even before I got saved, because it was getting really ridiculous, you know, some of the theories. But I'll be doing a video on that. However, this video is going to be following on from the World of Witchcraft playlist that I started. Yeah, Orgonite. Some of you may have heard of this, and I bought several pieces of Orgonite when I was into all of this years and years ago. It must have been over 10 years ago now, expecting it to protect me from harmful EMF radiation. That's the reason I bought it. But I had a look on eBay the other day, because, you know, I found this stuff sitting at the back of my computer where I left it, and I thought, I wonder if you can still get this stuff online. And I found some on eBay. People are still selling this stuff. People haven't realised it's a scam yet. Some people are still falling for it, and it's quite befitting of this playlist, World of Witchcraft, because the seller on eBay was a witchcraft shop. Yes, Orgonite, these little bits of Orgonite that are supposed to give off orgone energy and protect you from EMFs, is involved in witchcraft. So yeah, not cool. Another reason not to possess this stuff, okay, not to have it lying around your home. I'm going to go through what Orgonite is for those of you who don't already know, and then I'll show you using my screen this eBay seller who's involved in witchcraft and is selling Orgonite in their shop. Okay, this is Orgonite. Alright, it's just a bunch of metal shards glued together with resin. Okay, and I mean, look at how small these items are. Yet people claim that these will protect you from the electromagnetic frequencies emitted from electrical devices, and I think what they believe happens is it absorbs it, which is it's crazy. It's crazy. And I had a look online again to see if they're still selling Orgonite, or if people have finally woken up to this and realised that it's all just a big scam. And people are still selling it, and what was even more disturbing was the sellers were involved in witchcraft. Okay, the eBay seller was, their actual name was Witchcraft, okay, and their shop was all about witchcraft. And, you know, he didn't deny it. He didn't deny it. I don't know why they're still online, why the authorities haven't done something about it, but yeah, apparently there are witchcraft dealers online, and oh, it's all perfectly normal. Yeah, that's okay. Gee whiz. So this orgonite is used in witchcraft, which is why I'm going to be throwing all of this away. I got it years and years ago, maybe 10 plus years ago, and I put it near my computer, you know, expecting it to absorb the EMFs emitted from my computer's components. But when I bought myself an EMF detector, and you can even get them for your phone, you can get an app for your phone that will turn it into a simple EMF detector. What you'll discover is that you're not really at much risk, okay, every day, unless you live near like some big telephone tower or something like that. It's not really an issue in your home, right? Now, it won't be the same case for everyone, but for most people, yeah. I mean, even the Wi-Fi router, which I was expecting to be really high, was actually quite low. Now, I may need a better EMF detector. Somebody did say that in one of the comments. But with the phone app, I think the worst thing by far when it comes to EMFs is phone calls. Okay, not so much the texts. Okay, once you receive it, it's gone. But when you transmit a phone call, and especially if your phone is struggling to get signal, because it's struggling so much, it's throwing out tons of EMFs trying to establish a call. Okay, so if you're living in a poor signal area and your phone's constantly trying to make a connection, that's not good, because you're going to be exposed to a lot of EMFs as it desperately tries to make the call or receive it. Yeah, so that's when you'd be at risk. The other things that kind of threw it off really were magnets, you know, from speakers and stuff. It would go through the roof when you went near a magnet, okay, because of the magnetic field, okay, which isn't really the same, okay, that's not the same as harmful EMF radiation. So, but one thing that just doesn't make sense with this orgonite stuff, scientifically, is how is a small item like this going to prevent a magnetic field from getting to its target? Yeah, it's only going to cover a very small area, you know. If it's going to absorb the EMFs from a magnetic field, it's only going to be that circumference, really. Okay, what about the rest of the magnetic field that's going past it? Scientifically, it's ludicrous. So these will be going in the bin, guys. And I just wanted to do this video showing you. And what I'm going to do now is show you what I found on eBay. Yeah. And how involved in witchcraft all of this orgonite business gets. One more thing I'll just add is when I tested a different phone with my EMF detector, it was an old Motorola phone, I did it ages ago, and standing all the way across at the other end of the room, okay, and it was quite a big room, this thing would pick it up and it would be in the red when you made a phone call. Okay, that's how bad phones are when it comes to EMF radiation. Now they do have SAR ratings. You want that SAR rating in the phone specification to be as low as possible. I don't think it's as bad now. Okay, the health and safety and so on, they make that SAR rating as safe as possible. But back then, it was bad, yeah. And you really don't want to be holding that to your head when you make a phone call. So when you, one thing I noticed is once the call has been established, once you get someone on the other end, it goes back to safe levels, okay, the EMFs. It's once it's transmitting. The transmitting is the biggest threat. So yeah, be careful with older phones. Check the SAR rating. What are those? Blackberries are terrible for it. Okay, people don't really use them anymore. Everyone's got smartphones, but those old business Blackberries, yeah, they're dangerous. And you don't want Bluetooth headsets either. Bluetooth headsets, no, you're going to be exposed to dangerous EMFs. Bluetooth headsets and mobile phones, old mobile phones like Blackberries, they are the worst for EMF radiation in your normal everyday life. You're not really at risk from anything else. That's what I found when I went around everywhere, just scanning all this stuff. Those were the only things. The computer did, as long as I was, you know, maybe 30 centimeters away, you know, a ruler's length away from my computer, there was nothing to worry about at all, okay? It doesn't go that high. And I think you'll find that most items in your home won't go that high either. There's nothing to worry about there, apart from the things I just mentioned. Anyway, let's push on, let's get on with it. I'm going to show you on eBay who was selling all this Orgonite stuff, okay? It is a scam, don't be fooled by it, and it's even more sinister because there is witchcraft involved in this as well. This is where it gets even more crazy. Now, where I bought this from, this piece of Orgonite here, the seller claimed that this little block of resin here, in this shape, would actually boost the power of the Orgonite if I placed it on top of it like that. Seriously. And another thing you'll find is most of this is just resin. Yeah. What a scam. Okay, here we go then, guys. This is the Orgonite that I found on eBay, and as you can see, it looks very similar to a piece that I had and will be throwing away. And look, the seller is Age of Witchcraft. Oh, okay, Age of Witchcraft. A bit confused why this person hasn't been locked up. But no, apparently they're selling witchcraft items on eBay, and this is some of the stuff that they sell. Orgonite, witch's black salt, 13 goals for a witch. Oh dear, one of these pentagram symbols. So let's have a look at their items for sale, shall we? Wow. These guys are seriously involved. Look, dragon's blood. What? Oh dear. What's that one? Celestine crystal wand. spiral healing. A broom. Is this some kind of joke or what? No, it is far from a joke, ladies and gentlemen. These people do actually exist. Anyway, let's try and find their orgonite, shall we? Like the one we just saw. Pagan and Wiccan items. Yeah, apparently sellers can sell this kind of stuff on eBay. And it's not against the law. Right. Why does that not surprise me? Okay, I'll keep flicking through. We'll have a look at some of these items. It's quite interesting, but for all the wrong reasons, as you can see. Wow. Oh, look at that. What? They've got a Baphomet statue on here. Okay. You've got him doing this sign here, as above, so below. I mean, this is just outright satanic. You got Satanists selling this stuff online. Oh, look at this one. Look at this one. Skull and bones. Mug here. Goblet. Yeah. Talismans. Gee whiz. What are these? Are these stakes? Coffin nails. Ah, coffin nails. Oh my word. Anyway, I've still not found the orgonite. But it is a part of this whole witchcraft thing. Using orgonite. Oh, what is that, man? Oh dear. Here we are. This looks like, yeah, orgonite. Orgonite. It's used in Reiki and yoga. Okay. It's a chakra. Right, okay. There we go. Orgonite being used in witchcraft, ladies and gentlemen. You do not want it in your home. No way. Number one, it's a scam and doesn't protect you from EMF radiation. How can it? It doesn't scientifically make any sense. And number two, it's used in witchcraft. And as many of you know, you don't want items like that in your home, okay? You don't know what it might be inviting. Or spirits. It may, oh, look at that one. Baphomet again. Oil burner. Got these tarot cards. Oh, but it's all fine. Oh yeah, what's wrong with a bit of witchcraft? Yeah. Seriously? You can't be serious. It's all forbidden in the Bible, okay? You need to know this. These people who have got involved in this are making big mistakes, okay? Strictly forbidden. There we go. There it is. very similar to the Orgonite I bought years ago and had near my computer, expecting it to protect me from EMF radiation. Oh dear. Let's see what it says about this, shall we? Let's see what the seller has put in the description of how this thing is supposed to work. Let's have a look, shall we? Age of Witchcraft says, turning negative energy into positive, purifying the atmosphere as well as water, and helps plants grow as well. It also mitigates the harmful effects of EMF radiation and inspires a pleasant demeanour and balances moods. Orgone energy, oh yes, this mysterious spiritual energy that this Wilhelm Reich claims Orgonite produces. Now I'll go over this guy. Yeah, I'll conclude this whole Orgonite business with this guy. Okay. He was actually locked up for his crazy beliefs. I'll go through this. Okay. I think he was locked up for fraud. Alright. I'll find that in a minute. Anyway, orgone energy is the life force energy which surrounds all life forms. From the Wilhelm Reich's research involving orgonite, a resin stroke metal mix with added crystals has the ability to efficiently collect and transmute energy, turning negative into positive. Try it for yourself. Blah blah blah. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. According to Wilhelm Reich's research, this orgonite works. So, who's Wilhelm Reich, and what kind of research did he do? And more importantly, what became of Wilhelm Reich and his research? That's coming up. So here we go then. This is Wilhelm Reich. He was incarcerated by the FDA and spent the rest of his days in prison because of this orgone energy quackery, okay, as it says here. The FDA's assault on orgonomy, that's orgone energy, may seem radical, but it was fulfilling its charge, protecting the American people from quackery. You can believe that the sky is blue because of orgone energy all you like, but as soon as you start promising miraculous cancer cures, you're setting off down a wildly irresponsible and dangerous road. Quite right. There we go, ladies and gentlemen, just another snake oil salesman who was even put in prison for his lies, okay? This deceit. And I think we'll end this video on orgonite and witchcraft with this, the man who started it all and what happened to him. Take a close look.